students, welcome once again to another section. Now in this section we have a question of vector. So given the vector set of points, give the vector set of points and also find its magnitude and determine if the vector is a unit vector. And we are saying that the line segment from negative 9 to 4 and negative 1. Now to find the vector set of the point. Now vector, so let's take for instance, if you have vector A, right, if you have vector A, so let's say, and it has this coordinates a1 here, a2 and also a3 here, and you have another vector B, right, having coordinates b1 here, b2 and also b3. Now if we have A here as the starting point, right, as the starting point, and we have B here as the end point, right, as the end point, then which means that the total vector here will just be we have vector so we realize that vector AB here will just be equal to vector B here minus vector A here. So we have just B1 minus A1, then we have B2 minus A2, then B3 minus A3, right? So that is the general idea. Now from the question given over here, we have a set of point this and also that, right? That's the line segment, and from here we can have, so the question says that the line segment from this to that, right, from this to that. So we realize that we have this place being the starting point, right, and this place being the end. So if let's say we are calling that as vector j, right, then vector j here is just going to be equal to, so we have the end point, which is just we have the start point here and also the end point, right, because it started from this all the way to that. So we have the end point, which will be 4 here, then minus, we have what, minus 9 here, and also the second part is just negative 1 here, then minus 2 here, which the vector j here is just going to be 13 here, and we have negative 3 here, right? So we can get vector j as that. Now the second question says we should find the magnitude of the vector, right? And if you have something like this, let's say you have vector A, right, with such coordinates, then the magnitude of vector A is just a1 squared plus b2 squared, so a2 squared plus a3 squared. So in this case, vector j here is just going to be the square root of what, 13 squared here plus minus 3 squared here. Now when we compute this, we just have 169 here plus 9 here, which is equal to the square root of 178 here. So therefore vector j is equal to that, right? Now the last question says that determine if the vector is a unit vector. Now for a vector to be considered as a unit vector, which means that the magnitude of that particular vector should be equal to 1. And when the magnitude of that vector is equal to 1, then it is considered as a unit vector. But since the j here we add here is not equal to 1, so j here we add here is not equal to 1, but actually equal to the square root of 178. Therefore we can conclude that the vector j here is not a what? It's not a unit vector, right? So thank you very much for joining me in this section. I hope this section was helpful, and I'll see you guys in another session. If you are new here, please like, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell to be notified anytime we post a new video.